What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about one of my favorite coin, if not the favorite coin, Vechain. So as you guys can see, we have been on the rise ever since the last video we created a couple of weeks ago. um so the market cap is now at 8 billion. 8 billion in market cap, and it's only growing from there. We had a little bit of a dip today, where in a little bit of a consolidation, but that's more than expected, especially after the type of run that we had over the weekend. So I'm really excited to dig into this video and see why exactly we are trending the way that we are, right? So one of the big things, fundamentally, not really technical, but fundamentally, VeChain is now partnering up with the American company Salesforce. This is huge. This is huge. Salesforce is a huge company, and I'm just glad to see that companies are actually noticing what VeChain is and how they could obtain that technology. It's almost like every day that we come out and see VeChain is being partnered up with another company, which is great. That just lets me know that they're getting more exposure, and more people and companies themselves are starting to know about VeChain. So that's a huge fundamental aspect of it. But again, that's just one portion of it. You guys know that we are really into technicals. So let's make our way to the charts and see exactly what price is telling us. All right. So as you guys can see here, I haven't marked out this chart in quite some time because the levels that I had predicted and the buy limits that I had told you guys still stand. And there wasn't much to actually do besides just wait for the bull run, right? But I will go ahead and break this down just so you guys can see what I was talking about before. Let's go to the daily chart. So the reason why I have this red line here, it was because that was a 10-cent mark. I specifically said that, once we come down here and have some type of consolidation, I actually had limits by right there, which they triggered, thank God. And I mentioned before that if we come down to this level here, as you guys can see, we did reach 9 cents. But once we came to this level here on the daily chart, it was a major area for us to consolidate for a bit and then break the resistance of 10 cents. And I just say that whenever we broke 10 cents, we're not just going to break 10 cents and dip back down. We're going to break 10 cents and go higher. And that's literally what we did. We broke 10 cents and we skyrocketed past 11, 12, 13, 14. And it didn't reach 15 cents, but we're definitely on our way now. Let's go to the 4-hour chart. So look at this. This is perfect. And you guys can refer back to the last video that I posted. Definitely check it out. This was a perfect buy right here. And the reason why is we came up to 9 cents, which ultimately became resistance. Came back down to get some more orders, especially this little gap right here. I was definitely expecting that to get filled and come back for more orders. That's what we did. And then this right here was just consolidation. They like to pretty much consolidate price and accumulate as many orders as possible, but not letting price go lower, especially after this right here, which was a higher low than this one here. They definitely like to keep price consolidating when they're accumulating more orders. And one of the key factors that you guys are able to see is that whenever we have a high, we come back down, get more orders, but we never break that previous low. So this just tells me that we're definitely trending higher, especially with that 10-cent mark called from earlier, that we were definitely going to break that. And as you guys can see here, we made a higher low, came back up, made another higher low. That's just more confirmation. Anybody could have entered here or entered here, put a stop around here if they wanted to day trade it. We all know I'm not day trading this thing. I'm just pretty much buying all the dips that we have, and I'm holding this thing for the long term. But with that being said, 10 cents got broken, came back here, retouched the previous high, boom, skyrocket. Now we are up at 13 cents. We went as high as 14 cents. And what this is telling me is we're going to see 20 cents pretty soon. And the fact that they had partnered up with Salesforce, one of the major companies here in the US, is just more of a catalyst for the bull run. I don't see VeChain stopping anytime soon. And as far as accumulating more coins, I would just say to average in. At this point, I really wouldn't be expecting a pullback. We might get a small pullback to about somewhere around here, maybe 11 cents or so. But I don't expect this thing to come back down for a while, unless obviously some news comes out, which is obviously more driven than anything else. When bad or good news comes out, it pretty much outweighs any technical pattern. But if you guys are waiting for some type of retracement, I would say just buy, because again, this is not financial advice. But if you guys were going to buy, right now it's a good level because we are accumulating. We're taking out these lows. We could potentially go higher. If we're gonna see a low, I would probably say it's about 12 to 11 cents is the range. But I'm not really gonna hold my breath. Again, I'm just adding in as we are getting these type of dips. And if you guys are gonna buy this thing for the long term, just make it a plan. Every time you get paid weekly, just add a couple $100 in there. Just average in your position, get an average price overall, and not so much try to catch the bottom and try to catch the tops. Now, for anybody day trading this, again, I don't really see a pullback at the moment. But if I was going to day trade this, I would somewhat wait for an entry about this area here. But you guys all know I'm very bullish on this thing. I'm very long on this thing. And yeah, I mean, with that being said, I definitely do see us smashing the 15 cent resistance. And 15 cents is a really, really big psychological level. It usually goes in zeros, fives. So once we break 15 cents, I definitely see us hitting 20 cents without any problem whatsoever. Now, once we get to 20 cents, are we going to have a major pullback? It kind of depends on how fast we get to 20 cents, right? So if next thing you see on a daily chart is a huge candle, a huge green candle like that, and then going all the way to about 20 cents up here, let's see what we do here. 20 cents up here. Let's just say we see a huge, massive green candle. Yeah, we're going to definitely get some rebalancing, and we're going to come back and rebalance everything and go higher if we're going to do that. But if we keep going the way that we're going now, which is, we come back, break a high, come back, retrace, break another high, come back and retrace, I don't see us having a big dip after reaching 20 cents. So what I would say right now, buy the dips if they come. They're very unlikely right now. But yeah, like I said, I'm in this for the long term. I hope you guys are too. And yeah, I'm extremely excited. I mean, it was a hell of a weekend for sure. And let's just see if this thing goes to the moon. I mean, I'm definitely seeing 20 cents in the near future. Hopefully sometime in the next 2 weeks is what I'm calling. But again, it definitely depends on what news catalyst comes out. The Salesforce thing was definitely huge. Let's see what other companies are trying to acquire this technology and partner up with them, because I think the more companies that see Vechain, the more popular it will get. It's just gonna bring more attention to the regular public, and more money will flow into it. So yeah, with that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm gonna give any price predictions if I see anything change on the chart, but right now we are definitely bullish into about 20 cents. Yeah, so with that being said, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you guys have any comments, make sure to listen down below. Share this video with whoever you think is interested in trading, whether it's Forex, options, crypto. The more exposure we get to the channel, the more content we'll be able to provide for you guys. So with that being said, I will catch you guys in the next one.